Playing Division I basketball or playing any sport, you have to establish your role in whatever you do in your sport and just appreciating just the love of the game of basketball. And that's how I feel here. I just want to contribute anything that I can. If that's playing 1 minute, 10 minutes, 0 minutes, if that just means I'm on the bench, communicating play calls, defensive sets, anything that I can do, I'll do whatever it takes to get a win here being a Spartan. I'm from a small town called Powers, Michigan. It's actually a village of probably 400 people, so not very many. So it's definitely a different feeling than, growing up in a bigger city. I knew everybody in my whole class. I knew their middle name, their last name, who their parents were, who their grandparents were, their cousins were. So it really felt like a family atmosphere growing up there. It's definitely put things in perspective for me, just how to respond to things outside of the Upper Peninsula and never changing who I am. I was brought up a certain way through my parents and other family members, and I never wanted to lose who that was. And that was like toughness, grit, always having that chip on my shoulder, and just being the most caring person I can and taking care of other people as the best I can and just making relationships. My dad was actually on the first ever state basketball championship team at my high school back in 1984, so just growing up, I wanted that as badly as anybody. So that was always our goal. My sophomore year, we won our first one, and that was so special. And then after that, I was like, hey, we got a lot of guys coming back. Let's keep this trend going. And it went year after year, so we won 3 straight. I only lost 1 game ever, and that was due to just that family atmosphere of great teammates, great coaches, great family, great community around me. So that was a blessing in itself, and then it followed into football, winning 2 state championships in 8-man. It was just so cool, just as a collective, a small community coming together like that and doing something special. That was just awesome. I had a couple options coming out of high school. I thought about playing football, but I knew basketball was where my heart truly lied. I had an option to walk on here out of high school as well, and then I ended up getting an offer from Western Michigan University, which I was very blessed to receive. I had a great 4 years at Western Michigan, and through COVID and my redshirt year, I was able to have 2 years of extra eligibility. So I entered the portal, and right away, the first place I wanted to come and contribute was Michigan State University. I wasn't looking for a scholarship. I was just looking at, hey, can I help my childhood team win a national championship? Hey! 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 It just felt like home. All the state championship games were played here, so that was such a great experience growing up in high school and playing at the Breslin. So when I came back for that meeting, I'm like, it's nice to be back, and if I can call this place home, that would just be very special for me and my family. And just having those connections previously, we had great conversations, and they welcomed me with open arms, so I was very blessed.
Jump shot from the side is no good that time over there by Kelser. And there's a fight for the rebound as the ball goes all the way down to the other end of the court. Who has it?
Well, Whitens did a great job of hustling for it.
I got here in July. The grind starts. I get welcomed into a new family. The guys were fantastic, just hyping me up, welcoming me. My energy's high. I'm about to live my dream of playing for Michigan State, and I get out there in my first 3 minutes. I go for a Euro step, and there goes one of my knees.
Michigan State player control foul on 34, Jason Whitens. That's his first 18.
Tore my ACL, unfortunately. That was tough to handle.
I kind of said to him, you want to be done, this and that, and because he had the COVID year and the 6th year it was still his dream.
At first, I was at my most high. I'm living my dream. I get to go out there, play my butt off for Coach Izzo and all my teammates, for my family, just everything. It felt like it was finally coming together. And then something like that happens, and you really just go to your most low. You're like, why does this happen? I had that night to feel bad about myself, and I'm like, hey, this sucks. But that next day, I'm like, all right, let's get back to being better. That's not me to quit on anything and just to lay down. I wanted to get back up and be better than I was before.
Jason was just really ready to attack the rehab. He's not a halfway kind of guy. He's all in all the time, everything that he does, from the day that he had his diagnosis to the day that he had surgery, to the day we started rehab, to the day we finished rehab. kind of the same mindset. I'm going to attack the day. I'm going to do everything I can all the way up until the limit of what I'm allowed to do every single day.
Playing so many games in high school, I think I played like 109, and I never missed a game, never got hurt. Even growing up, I never had a big injury like that. So when that first initial happened, I didn't know how to respond. It was so shocking. I didn't know what was going to lie ahead of that, but it definitely established my work ethic even more. I thought I was a pretty hardworking guy before then, but what it takes to come back from an injury like that, it really instilled in me what it takes to come back and even be even better. Obviously, you hear ACL and everybody like freaks out and they go, man, that's such a tough injury, you know, and I just wanted to prove them wrong. And being able to be at Michigan State University, I had all the resources around me to get me to that point. Nick Ritchie, Marshall Rep, you know, played a huge part in my recovery process, along with all my teammates and the coaches, just with the motivation of, hey, we need you back, we want you back, and that just was in my head. And obviously, them guys not letting up on me, and it was every single day. I don't even think I had an off day. Like, I was doing something every single day to come back from that. Them really treating me with that as much detail as they did, I couldn't thank them enough.
The ball right now is Thompson, but the ball's thrown away. Whitens all the way. Turnover into points. Nice layup.
Terrific defense by Whitens.
And that's his first two of the game.
What he's done, I feel really good about. And now I think he's going to help us even a little bit more. And now he's even playing a little bit. Just like what happened to me, you know, it's a dream come true for him. And I get to be a part of him living his dreams, his goals. That's really what it was for him. It was like this fantasy of Disney, you know? I mean, I get to go to Michigan State. I get to be on a big-time team.
And so Hogarth gets it. In traffic. Oh, it goes over there to Jason Whitens, who just got his first Spartan basket.
As soon as I got here, I was a walk-on, but I got treated with the same respect as from the top down. And that's what makes it a family here at Michigan State. It's something special to be a part of when you feel like you're just as much a part of it as anybody, whether you're a walk-on, scholarship player, a GA, a manager, coach. It doesn't matter, we're all one. I can't say there's a better place to play in the country. I'm very thankful to be a part of it. It's very special. There's a picture of me holding that Michigan State basketball when I was like 3-4 years old. So every time I think about what I'm doing here, I'm doing it for that little boy, because I knew that was his dream when he was growing up, and I want to make him proud each and every day. So I don't want to take any days off because he knows how special it is. So I just keep that in the back of my mind that, hey, you're doing something special here, make it the most you can.